Warning, everything you're about to see in this series was completed by a trained professional padder. If you're not a professional padder, you should 100% follow the mechanics, listen to your raid leader, and stay in school. Enjoy the video, guys. Peace out. Holy hell, guys, what is up? Wagsy coming at you with a video that I thought this up and I just lost it. I just thought this would be so funny to do. Basically, what's going to happen is by the end of this series, you're going to have logs like these. I'm going to teach you guys how to get orange logs as a rep paladin. We're going to pad these bosses and we're going to fuck this shit up. I hope you enjoy, sit back and relax. So naturally, the first boss in the raid is Taloc. We're going to be popping heroes when he is, so you're going to want to message your raid leader, ask him for a 15-second pull timer, because as the wheelchair class rep paladin, you're going to need that extra 5 seconds to comprehend where your 3 buttons are. It is the hardest class in the game, so we do need that extra 5 seconds. Be sure to do this, it's a massive damage increase. In all seriousness, you are going to want to pre-pot here. With heroism, pop big daddy dick damage and do the big burst. If you do get plasma discharge like the poor souls to the right, you can just bubble that shit off and continue your uptime on the boss. When Sanguine Static comes out, use Shield of Vengeance and take the damage and reflect it on the boss. Now, I wouldn't recommend this. I'd recommend saving the bubble. I'll explain why later. But you can bubble Cudgel of Gore and keep your uptime on the boss. Another time to use Shield of Vengeance, a lot more safer time, is to use it here. I'm going to pause right now just to explain, but position yourself with Shield of Vengeance between Taloc and the weapon, and this will cause your Shield of Vengeance to explode. The reason I recommend doing it here is because the Sanguine Static has a much higher potential to fucking just one-shot you, so if you don't want to get one-shot and look like a pleb, you can use your Shield of Vengeance here. Once Taloc hits 35%, he's going to phase. Continue to hit him and get off 1 to 2 more Templar's Verdicts. That damage is actually really significant. If your Shield of Vengeance is up during this phase, like it was for me, I was a pleb, I know, pop it and stand in the red shit and use it to explode on the ads. Be sure not to hit Taloc because it'll hit him for reduced damage. You can safely use Wake of Ashes on the platform and it will be up when you get back to the ground. Use it to just hit 2 targets. It's simple stuff. Just to clarify, when I say hit 2 targets, I do mean the Coalesced Blood and the Volatile Droplet. It requires a bit of timing, but it'll definitely pay off with your Wake of Ashes damage. So now we're coming down to the ground, shit's about to get serious. There is a narrow window for you to do this, so be sure to be on top of it. You're going to want to repot wings, use any on-use abilities or racials, and hit Wake of Ashes onto the boss and the Coalesced Blood. You'll see here it gave me a bonus 32k damage, and that was a non-crit. So at this point it is exactly the same as phase 1. Just remember to try and utilize your Shield of Vengeance to deal as much damage as possible. Try to cleave with your Wake of Ashes on the boss and on the Volatile Droplets, and you should top the damage. Congrats, guys, and good luck on loot.